Hi, how are you doing? This is Pastor Cheryl. Um, it's it's about noon now, and we have a little bit more light here than usual. So I'm hoping this works out. This phone has been acting up in the shade. Yeah, the shade. Um, it goes like in and out on me. But yesterday we were doing the triumphal entry. Excuse me. Um, and then we were going to do Jesus predicts his crucifixion, starting John 20, I know, John 12, verse 20, that section there. And let's see, Jesus, verse 20. Now, some Greeks were amongst those who went up to worship at the festival. So they came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and requested of him, "Sir, we want to see Jesus." Philip went and told Andrew, and Andrew and Philip went and told Jesus. Jesus replied to them, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Truly, I tell you, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains by itself. But if it dies, it produces much fruit. The one who loves his life will lose it, and the one who hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. If anyone serves me, he must follow me. Where I am, there my servant also will be. If anyone serves me, the Father will honor him. Now my soul is troubled from what I should say. Father, save me from this hour. But that is why I came to this hour. Father, glorify your name." Then a voice came from heaven. "I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again." The crowd standing there heard it and said, "It was thunder." Others said, "An angel has spoken to him." Jesus responded, "This voice came not for me, but for you. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be cast out. As for me, if I am lifted up from the earth, I will draw all people to myself." He said this to indicate what kind of death was about he was about to die. Then the crowd replied to him, "We have heard from the law that the Messiah will remain forever. So how can you say the Son of Man will be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man?" The Son of Man is like a colloquialism for Son of God. It's kind of the same thing. Um, but these people don't get it. They don't understand. Um, Try going to seminary sometime or being a religion major. You'll learn a lot of little details like that. Okay. Um, Jesus answered, "The light will be with you only while you have the light, so the darkness doesn't overtake you. The one who walks in darkness." We have a neighbor. We have a neighbor. Some neighbors are walking by with their dog. "The one who walks in darkness doesn't know where he's going while you have the light. Believe in the light so that you may become children of the light." Jesus said this to them and went away and hid from them. And so I'm reading from the big purple Bible. It's an NIV. And I wanted to show you something. Um, we have to get my group to pray, which is probably novel to them. I made prayer rocks. Okay, is it coming into focus there? We put church member names on them if they need prayer, and then people that we know that need prayer, and things that we need for the meditation garden, such as more little pebble rocks for the garden. Um, it's legal. We could just put a rock garden down there, and this is for around our chapel area so that we could kind of reduce the amount of grass we're mowing, and mosquitoes. Boy, there was something else last year. Those mosquitoes are really, really something else. And so we're trying to reduce the mosquitoes so we don't get all bit up. And one of the brides that got married down there 2 or 3 years ago has said, why don't you just put in, pea gravel in the entire garden? To her, that made sense. And I said, well, we're trying to grow some flowers down there. I put in 300 um, little bulbs, just little bulbs, daffodil bulbs, and some hot crocuses, and I avoid the tulips because squirrels eat tulip bulbs. Squirrels eat tulip bulbs. They really do. They pull them out of the ground and eat them like an onion with their little hands. Just, like a little, like little Bugs Bunny with a carrot. And so, but anyway, yeah. So we are getting things like, you know, more rocks for the rock garden. Oh, it's in there backwards. Yeah, yeah. That's what these little phones do. They put everything in kind of reverse. Praying for our 501c3. Found out we don't need one to get the garden uh, tax free. We don't have to have that. The 501c3 to get no taxes on that garden. But then we have to have city approval, and they closed off the road. So, and then they claimed they didn't know that the meditation garden was down there when there's this gigantic sign, and we're in the newspaper, the River City Reader, every week for years, and they claim that they didn't know about it. And I'm like, oh, come on, you guys. I just think they're just lame. But anyway, it's just this one's important. We're going to put a food box down there. Pray for our food box. There we go. You're in focus now. We hope to get a food box down there for the neighbors. And so that horrible neighbor that we have will get used to people going down there to get the food, and he'll stop his behaviors. He'll just get used to people being down there. And so, anyway, yeah, I see it gets dark a little bit and light again. It's just that this phone has a hard time adjusting. I'm hoping to get a new one soon. Oh, there we go. We have, see that back there? That's my easel I paint. So anyway, Jesus is predicting his crucifixion. And the people that he's telling this to, they don't get it. I mean, we get it. We understand. But they don't get it. He said he's going to be hung up high somewhere for the world to see. Well, we know what happened to him. And refers to him as the Son of Man, which means him. He calls himself that. The Son of Christ, the Son of Man. I'm sorry, the Son of God. People, I mean, I know. But anyway, it looks like we're running shy on time here. So I'm going to wrap this up here quickly. And so anyway, it says my soul is troubled. I should say so. And then the voice that came out of nowhere for the people to hear. That's interesting. That's interesting. How would you feel if all of a sudden this booming voice, and I've had that happen before, where I had a neighbor say, "Did you hear that?" I said, "Yeah, I did." He goes, "God just responded to you." I said, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm." And so he, yeah, God will do that sometimes. That happens sometimes. But, yeah, God likes to talk. He likes to talk. Yeah, don't we? He's a person. He's a person like we are. But, he's not flesh and blood, but he's a person. And so, anyway, we will pick up where we left off. Um, Isaiah's prophecies fulfilled down here. And tomorrow, I'll see ya. Bye bye.